Yo, what's up, everybody? I'm going to let y'all hear the Ricky story. And if y'all want to see the movie, y'all can. But I'm
The
gonna give my
story
commentary.
of White Boy Rick, a kid who became a police informant at 14. No baseball games or girl crushes, just drugs. By 16, he was dealing, shot by someone in the neighborhood. No cap, no gown, no future plans.
Yeah, he was at 16, like they said, he was shot by somebody. He was a police informant at 14 years old. Let's continue.
18 and a lifer, busted for cocaine. A juvenile sentenced to life in prison. The facts can make it hard to feel sorry for Richard Worshey Jr. He committed the crimes and then committed more.
Well, y'all, I don't really feel sorry for nobody that commit crimes, no matter what race or what religious or who you are. If you committed a crime, you committed a crime, and you should have to, face the consequences because every wrong mistake that you make is the consequences and repercussions. So I don't really, feel sorry for nobody that goes out and commits crimes. You know what I'm saying? I know he was young and probably didn't know better. Probably, just like one of those type of kids that really was barely developing. Who knows? But yeah, let's continue.
From behind bars. But as the story of White Boy Rick plays out, there is much more to it. He's 47, 29 of his years spent in prison. Murderers, rapists, violent offenders out before him. He goes down in history for doing more time than any other non-violent juvenile offender.
And 29 of his years spent behind bars, and he's 40, I think, 7. Wow. That's why this story is so big and so relevant, But y'all can go see the movie if y'all want to. The story about him. I thought about it. I've debated to see the movie. I don't know if I am, but if I do see the movie, I will let y'all know. Comment down below. Tell me what y'all think about this story. Give my commentary on this. This is under fair use, and this is for commentary news and educational purposes only. And I hope to hear your opinions and down in the comment below. And yeah.
He has made many mistakes, but he's also been an invaluable asset, an FBI informant behind bars. Agents say he did more to help the FBI bust dirty cops and drug dealers than any other informant in Michigan history. Still, the parole board denied his release.
Well, he was also an FBI informant. He did more to pretty much help the FBI to bust dirty cops and stuff, which is, it was good though. He helped the federal government out and stuff like that. He was still denied. I think he's still behind bars and stuff like that. And yeah, like I said before, it's kind of hard to feel sorry for somebody that did a lot of dirt in their life. It's different when they did dirt when they was little and then they, growed up and they matured and stuff like that. But this guy, he didn't did a lot, and he was on drugs real bad and stuff, and he just got caught up in the system, and it's sad, and hey, you gotta not commit crime, and if you don't want to do the time, you know what I'm saying? Uh, some people, they get out and they're able to start their life over and stuff like that, get back on their feet. Some people they get out and then they defend again, which is called repeated offenders, you know what I'm saying? Because the system pretty much sets you up for failure because they know that if they let you out early, you're going to go back and doing the same thing, which not everybody that gets out of prison does it, but which most people that gets out of prison that's been in the prison population for a long time, they end up, doing dirt, they end up doing the same old stuff. But yeah, tell me what y'all think about this.
Now, another chance at freedom. He did the crimes. Has he done enough time?
Oh, so he did pretty much get out. So but he spent, pretty much most of his life. You know what I'm saying? His life is taken away. Uh, I'm not saying that he should not have never been in prison, but yeah, he was really young at a really young age. He was from Detroit. He was the most high profile, cases in Detroit. And now that's him right there.
A new chapter in his continued fight to be on the outside. Tonight, the White Boy Rick story.
White Boy Rick story.
Good evening. We're glad you're with us tonight.
Yeah, the White Boy Rick story. That's what they got a movie out called The White Boy Rick Story. I don't know his last name, but I have pretty much watched some videos about this story and stuff like that, and how the story, came about and everything like that. But I'm not going to show y'all all of the video, the whole entire video, because I don't want to get a copyright claim or anything like that. I'm just giving my commentary, and this is, like I said over and over again, this is unfair use because you can give your commentary on a story or a movie or a music, video, or long as you're not playing it and just like giggling and not saying nothing or nothing like that. But I'm actually pausing it to tell y'all what I think about it. So yeah.
Devin Skillian.
And I'm Kimberly Gill. Tonight we take an in-depth look at the story of White Boy Rick and his fight for freedom.
Look for defender Kevin Dietz has followed this case so very closely, following every development as it's occurred. And tonight he's going to take us back to the story from the very beginning.
Yeah. Right now, Richard Worshey Jr. waits for the parole board to vote on whether he should be let out of prison. Last Thursday, he spent more than 4 hours in front of the board during his...
they're trying to decide whether he should be let out of prison or not. Well, if he just had drug offenses, is not good neither. It's worse too. But if he just had drug offenses and he didn't have nothing else, no violent type of crime or nothing like that, then I think, hey, he served his time served. But tell me what y'all think about this story. As the story develops, if I do go see the movie, then I will do a movie review on it and everything like that. I'm not going to spend all day on this story because I don't want to make this video long. I should have did a live stream. I wish I could have did a live stream, but somehow I can't figure out how to do a live stream with this app. So, yeah.
First hearing in 14 years.
His family, of course, remaining hopeful that the parole board will vote to release him. Kevin, you were in that hearing room in Jackson.
Yeah, and the room was filled mostly with friends of Worshey and supporters, friends and family, even a few retired FBI agents pulling for Worshey's release. But that did not mean this.
Also, even FBI agents are wanting him to be released. So not just his family and friends, but FBI agents also want him to be released because he was part of some of their investigations, and he was a part of, helping them, with being a informant, which a informant is a snitch, but it's good for the police departments and the FBI bureaus have, somebody that would kind of help them out, gives them more information about certain crimes that's been committed, whether it's cop crime that's been committed, whether it's other type of crime, drug crime, violent crime, and stuff like that. Yeah, it's just that's good though. He was able to help them with that.
Be an easy hearing, not by a long shot. In a small hearing room inside a secure prison in Jackson, Michigan, Richard Wershey sat answering tough questions from an assistant attorney general and two members of the Michigan Parole Board. Wershey's goal to convince them he has admitted his crimes, learned his lesson, and will be a productive member of society if released. Just hours before the hearing, Wershey told me by telephone he was nervous.
A lot of sleepless nights. I mean, I guess at best I would say I'm cautiously optimistic. It's a big day. I mean, 30 years.
I kind of bet, oh yeah, 30 years in a cage, yeah. I bet, I never been there, never, did that, but, I can see where he come from and stuff like that. But I'm in this blog, in this video reaction to the white boy Ricky Bobby story. And just let me know to comment below, and I will